what, moe, yo. Oh, yeah, gonna get it on you right now. Yeah. Yo. Town. Yeah, people. Hello and good morning from the land of the future. Oh, let me bring this mic back. I might be like exploding in your ear right now. Sorry about that. Hello, people. How you doing, Japan fam? Yo, it's Emceelito here, and we're coming from the land of the future, Japan, all the way from around the world. It's like 9 a.m. Monday here. It's probably like Sunday evening-ish your time. So thank you guys for checking in. I already see a few people in the chats. Hey, yo, people, how you doing? Thank you for typing in the chat. Let me pull these up in a second here. So we got... Yo, Michael S. from Surrey, not sorry. Yeah, you don't gotta be sorry if you're from Surrey. And also, it's my boy, Tony. Hey, man, nice to see you. Thank you for dropping by. As usual, I love it when I see you guys. And then Michael says, oh, my word, so much moe. Good vibes. Oh, yes. I'm feeling the love already. Now, okay, Michael's got a little bit of an insight here because, like, he's actually been to Japan and he studied Japanese. And if you don't know what moe means, it's like one of the perfect words for today's live stream. All right. So let me kind of explain what it is. Let me give you the lead up today. Today, we got an awesome show, dude, because it is all about the geekism. It's all about the weebs. It's all about the dweebs. It's all about all those inner little cool things that you've been obsessing about when you were a kid and made you want to be interested in Japan. For a lot of people come to Japan because they love anime, because they love video games, because they're into the toys. They're into so many things about it. And you've probably heard of Akihabara. Well, today we're going to be talking about DenDen Town, and that's a place that I like to call the Akihabara of Osaka. I'm going to tell you a few things. Me and my wife Chika went there recently. We were revisiting after, probably after more than a year and a half. And I wanted to know like how it's doing recently. If things are pretty much the same, if it's still alive and healthy, because I know the bigger version of it in Tokyo, like I think one of the big arcades there had to shut down. It just wasn't getting enough, people going in there. But we're gonna talk a little bit about that. I'm gonna show you like a kind of an overview of the place just to give you the feel. I don't want to spoil everything. But at the same time, I want you to give you a few pro tips so that if you go there, you can maximize your enjoyment. Awesome. So just want to retouch what Mike was saying, what moe means. Okay, so in Japanese kind of geek culture, or they call it sometimes subculture, or in Japanese subculture, kind of the geeks who are really into like really cute girls and like idols and, kind of like those cosplay girls. Like if you see them walking around, like they're hot, right? And what they say moe. So it's almost like, I think moe comes from, it's not like the moe champagne, even though I think it might sound the same. It comes from moe means like burn, I think, moeru. And so it became slang. Instead of saying moeru, like burn, there'd be like burn. Oh, they're like cut it off, I think. That's a kind of common thing in Japan slang. Like instead of saying oishi is delicious, but you can also say in slang which is umai. Umai is more like a slang, like, oh, that's so good, right? But instead of saying umai, they'll go uma, and they'll cut off that little thing. So I think it's from moeru. And moeru means to burn, and then they'll cut it off and they'll say moe, but they'll like lengthen it out, be like as if they're drooling, like, oh, that girl's so hot, like, oh, moe. I think that's what it comes from. I'm not sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So Tony's in the chat and he's saying, are you excited for next Friday? Yes, man, I am. Okay, so Tony, my man, is my brother from VRA. That's Video Ranking Academy, and that he approached me there, and that is an online academy dedicated to helping YouTubers go full time. And me and Tony are totally into that community. We bought this awesome course that allows us to really strategize our plan and make it, and that's what we're trying to do. And Tony has invited me to be part of his live stream next Friday, guys. So I got to make sure to plug you in, Tony. Let's get those links on, cross promote and all that, and make sure that some of my crowd can see your stuff and maybe some of your crowd can see my stuff. And you know how all that works. It's all that kind of intertwined loving right there. So Tony, thank you so much for having me on. I am super excited about that. I'm super excited about today's show as well. All right, so hey man, stick around to the end, and if we got enough likes there, I'm going to show you a little bit of a secret item that I discovered on my last visit there. So yeah, hopefully we'll all get to see that together. All right, so I'm going to start off with a question. All right, so my question is... Oh yeah, and by the way, if you're watching this on the replay, tell us where you're watching from, and if this is our first time to meet, hello, my name is Emceelito, Lito Cruz. I've been living in Osaka for the last 18 years, and I want to use my experience and my passion for Japan to maximize your next trip here to Japan. If you're interested in coming here, this is the place to get some awesome insider information. My channel is all about Japan, tech, and tips and tricks to help you do just that. Maximize your enjoyment for the next time you come here. Awesome. So the first question we're going to start off with is, what are you into? And I'm talking about like the whole geek, dweeb, weeb thing. Yes, let's get our nerd on today. What are you into? Are you into anime? Are you into manga, video games, toys, TCGs? It's like what is that? A collector trading card game like Magic the Gathering or Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh. Are you into board games? What else did I write down here? Are you into plastic models? All of these things you can find in DenDen Town and Akihabara. And so type in the chat, tell me what you are into, and let's have a conversation. All right, so let's get to it. DenDen Town. What is it? What can you find there? You can find a lot of the things I mentioned. So what it is, it's basically like a compact place where all the geeks and dweebs and all the stores and all like they even like have a cosplay event once a year where there's like a parade down the street. Now, it didn't always used to be all for geeks and dweebs. So DenDen, the den in the den stands for electricity. It's like denki, right? And yeah, so it used to be the area where you could go and get electronics, like electric electronics, and you could like barter for the price. It was famous for you to kind of barter. Usually you can only barter for things like when it's like used and stuff, but no, like new things. You could be like, hey, I want this computer. Can you bring the price down? And then the guy would say like, no, I can't bring the price down, but I can throw in some an external hard drive kind of thing. Oh, I don't know if that's enough. Okay, bring it down 10%. And you can actually barter the price there, right? So that's where DenDen Town, the name comes from. It's like this electric town, but now it's morphed into this kind of geek and dweeb and moe town, right? So what I like about it, we're going to talk about the similarities and differences with the big one in Tokyo called Akihabara, or as the locals call it, Akiba. Right? If you guys know the idol group AKB48, they're like a big, kind of like, Backstreet Boys is a boy band. So they're like a girl band. But the girl band is huge. It's got like 48 girls there. They've got one in DenDen Town. It's called NMB48. So DenDen Town is in this area called Namba, or it's very close to Namba and Nipponbashi. It's kind of in the middle of it. So NMB is like the shortened form of Namba, N-A-M-B-A, and we have our own little idol group. It's NMB48. So Normrai, if you're watching, I know he's a big AKB48 fan. He's like, NMB48, yeah. And now he's like DND48 or something. Awesome, dude. Yeah, like they have like a building dedicated for them, kind of in the area. What else can you find there? Just like in Tokyo, you can find all those shops. You can find maids standing around, like on the streets, handing out their flyers. Okay, and this is not like kind of that shady stuff that you're thinking of. Like, I don't know if you've ever been to a maid cafe. We'll talk about it later, but it's like this kind of cutesy cafe where they do a song and dance in their own little cute anime maid cosplay way. Yeah, they look super cute. These are like young girls. I think they might be like really young university girls. I'm thinking, I don't even know. Maybe they can even be in high school if they're allowed to work there. But yeah, they're just lining the streets and handing things out in all different variations of a maid. I've seen ninja maids in Akihabara. I've seen maids who deal poker there. You can play poker, and not for cash because it's illegal at this point. But the difference is that Akihabara is really spread out. So if you don't know it really well, to get from point A to point B, like say for example, I want to go to my favorite Magic the Gathering shop. I have to go from here to here, and it's probably a 15-minute walk. And if I don't know where it is, I'm gonna get lost because every little alleyway, every building is kind of gray and almost the same. It's like information overload's hard to know unless you know. But in DenDen Town, it's really compact. It's kind of like Las Vegas in a way. Like there's like a main strip, and there's maybe like a side strip, but like it's basically these two streets on kind of like in a rectangle size area. And no matter where you go, you're just gonna go around in one big loop kind of thing, or like explore that little rectangular area, maybe the outskirts of it. So you can't really get lost. And within about a couple hours, even you going in stores here and there, you're gonna kind of know the lay of the land, right? So I know where all the magic shops are. I have my own little route. If you're into whatever, you're into anime, you're gonna know where those anime shops are. The whole deal. It's really, really well laid out and compact. And I would say like that's why I think it's better. If you're visiting here for the first time or just for a short time, I would really recommend going there. You can easily do it in 3 to 4 hours. If you don't find what you're looking for, you can come back again another day and know kind of where you want to go. So it's really efficient in that case. Yeah, there's a lot of other things really close to it as well. There's shopping, there's restaurants, there's nightclubs, all in that same area, all within walking distance. So that's kind of a microcosm of Tokyo compared to Osaka in a way. Yeah, Tokyo is huge. It's mega sprawling jungle city that extends forever. It's like, think of it as like Coruscant from Star Wars, right? Yes, Osaka is a big city as well, but it's a little bit more manageable. Like seriously, if you're gonna come to Japan for the first time, I highly recommending flying into Osaka, getting your Japan legs, getting used to the lay of the land, and then moving up to the big city. Like honestly, I think you're gonna have a better time. You're probably gonna be jet lagged, and you're probably gonna have a better experience. So that's my kind of insider's tip, the first tip for today anyways. All right guys, let's go to the chat here. All right, so Tony is giving me some links. Yes, he's saying here's the link everyone for next Friday. Sweet. Let us put that in the chat in YouTube. So give me a second, I'm gonna go to Facebook real quick. And let me put it on the chat so people who are coming in right now can see. And I also will add that to the description later. Okay, so give me a second here. Oh yeah, let's do it. Awesome. Let's go, let's go. Oh, I only have the link to... Tony, do you mind doing me a favor if you can? I don't know if you can, but because like in Facebook, it's bringing me to the... it's bringing me to the YouTube link, and I can't see the Facebook live video. So would you mind, if you're on a computer, going over to Facebook and typing it in the chat over there, man? That would help. If you don't, I'll make sure to put it in the chat and the relevant places a little bit later. Okay, dude? So I won't forget. All right, Michael is saying Kansai over Kanto all day, every day. Oh, that's my man. That's my man. You know it. Okay. There is this kind of rivalry between Kansai and like Kanto. So we're talking about west versus east, right? So it's like Osaka versus Tokyo. it's kind of like I don't know what it would be. It's like Vancouver versus Toronto. And you know what? Like, I'm from Vancouver, and I never knew about that rivalry until someone mentioned it to me. And I the same thing with Kansai. Like, I don't know why there's this rivalry, but yeah, it is a different culture, and Kansai is a bit more laid back for sure. I think you're gonna be a lot more welcome here. People are super friendly at first. Not dishing on Tokyo. Like, I like going there, but I'd rather just visit instead of live and work there. But that's just me, because I really love it here in Kansai, and I have some amazing friends in Tokyo. You make friends in Tokyo, they're like friends for life, seriously. So it's all good, man. It's all good. Awesome. Okay, so let's go to the next point here. Okay, if you haven't told me what you are into, let's look at that question again. So what are you into? Anime, manga, video games, toys, trading card games, etc. Please type it in the chat and we'll come to you a little bit later. Okay. I already have another question for you, so I'm inundate you with all of these. Okay, so for example, if you're into like video games, okay, or if you're into anime or manga, okay, how do you get access to your hobby? Like, how do you get your geek fix, basically, right? Do you find those things online? Do you go to physical brick and mortar stores? Do you go to meetups? Do you go to Comic Cons? Let me know in the chat or the comments. And yeah, we're gonna move on to the next section here very, very soon. All right, so we are going to, a few funny things happened in my preparation for today. So I was up pretty late last night. I usually do this. I like to be prepared. And I was editing the video for today. So I've actually got like an edited video. It's not just like, little clips that I'm going to play here and there. Some of it is. But while I was editing this, so I was editing this, I got a lot of video on my Insta360 Go 2. Like, this camera was awesome for the type of stuff I wanted to get. Like, I wanted to go on the streets, in stores, give you that first person point of view. But when I was editing it, I started feeling a little bit sick. The reason is like the first person motion, when I'm turning and stuff, I didn't realize how bad it would feel on like a big monitor that I'm editing on. So I was starting to get motion sickness, right? Because like when you're editing, you're looking at the same clip over and over and over again. And I was like, by the end of the night, I was like, I can't edit it anymore. So I will just warn you now, if you are very sensitive to motion sickness, if you don't have your video game, first person view, first person shooter legs or VR legs or whatever, please maybe minimize this window if you're watching on a PC. If you're on a smartphone, you're probably okay. The smaller the better, I find. If you're bigger, then it might hit you. All right, so I went to DenDen Town a few days ago, actually, with my wife Chika, and we got this video that I'm going to play for you. It's about a 10-minute video. So please bear in mind that I will be in the little corner on the left to kind of step you through any of your questions or comments. We will get to them in the chat right after, but let's jump into the video. Here we go. And I'm going to pump up the volume a bit. You let me know if this is a good volume for you, all right? If it's too loud, also let me know in the chat. How's that volume? Okay, so hopefully you found that video clear how to get here. This is it. It's about a 5-minute walk. Let me turn the camera around. 5-minute walk from Namba Station, and we went above ground, which is pretty easy. You'll know it because you'll see the big Taito video game arcade right across the corner. What else will you see? You'll see things like Namba City Nankai and this kind of underpass here. but this is where you want to go. This is where all the action happens. See a little Spider-Man on top there. Okay, so this place is called DenDen Town, and the reason it's called DenDen Town because Den means electricity, right? So this is usually like the place where you could buy cheap electronics. You can actually barter for electronics here. But I like DenDen Town because it's electric. Oh my god, we'll try that again. Okay, let's try it again. And I like DenDen Town because it's electric. All right. Oh, are we gonna miss it? Okay, we missed it. But just to let you know, when you come here, this is just like the entrance. There's a famous row of vending machines there. 50 yen, baby. 50 yen. I've never seen it cheaper than that. Stuff is usually like 100 yen or more. Can be up to like 160 yen depending on the drink. 50 yen. Let's go get one and then we're gonna go and have lunch for a bit. Okay? All right. See you soon. Bye. All right. So we're here in front of the famous rack of 50 yen vending machines. Now they're not all 50 yen. The lowest price is 50 yen. So you still see it at 100. Oh, but they got matcha latte. Ooh, that's pretty cool. 50 yen. But what do you feel like, sweetie? Natto de coco mango. Wow. Canada Dry? Okay, we're gonna do the Canada Dry. It's sold out. So this red line means urikire, which means sold out. Sorry. How about this, the natto de coco mango drink? That's pretty cool. And wow, I've never seen this before. Nanka shohin gente. Ah, soka. Oh, a lot of these are sold out. Okay. Kono matcha wa? Gyunyu oishikute matcha latte. So shoka. Yeah. Itomo. Okay, so you put your 100 yen or 50 yen, whatever, put in machine, it'll light up, boom, comes at the bottom. Oh, and you gotta push this down for your change, which comes at the bottom, right? Yep, that's a 50 yen. You can know it's 50 yen because it's got a little circle and it's silver colored. Don't mix that up with the 5 yen. 5 yen is a more kind of maybe like a goldish, brownish, copperish kind of feel. All right, cool. We got it, yay, 50 yen, woo, let's go. Okay. Now my usual route, there's so many ways here, but I like to go to the right of those vending machines and go down this alley. Akihabara and places like this, DenDen Town, they have a few others like in Kobe and Kyoto as well. This is like a heaven for people who are into manga, anime, card games, video games, electronics, used electronics. This is like a used music shop, but they've got a lot going for it. Like this is like a kind of gourmet bakery that they have fresh bread and coffee. People are usually lined up here, but unfortunately, you know, it's a Thursday, it's not that busy. But we got, what is that, ice cream. On the second floor, they've got some nice garden area. So I think we're gonna get a drink here and then go upstairs and have our lunch. Whoa, look at this place. Ooh, huh? Let's go. Okay guys, it's me and the Chika here, and we're having our lunch at this little hidden spot here in DenDen Town. It's kind of like the Akihabara of Osaka. And we just bought this little, what is this, shoe cream? This is a really nice shoe cream from the place downstairs, Sakimoto Bakery. This place in particular was like made about maybe within the last 3 to 4 years, and it's really cute. It's very different than the other kind of dweeby, geeky, nerdy stuff that's around here, but it's a really nice respite. I think it's awesome and cute. Total Instagram photo place. At nighttime, it's just well lit up. It's really awesome. So we've got a few bentos that we're gonna have lunch. Hopefully we're okay. No one here really. We're gonna have this nice shoe cream. It's pistachio that we got. So we did buy something from the place downstairs, and you're able to come up here and enjoy it. So see you after lunch. Cheers. Hurry up and eat it. How's it? Good? It's light and it's kind of light tasting.
Light taste.
I guess. Okay, here we go. It's a dirty mouse.
Oh, そっちから?
I don't know.
Oh.
I push the filling out. So the cream is really light, nice, almost like a puff cream, but smooth. But there's bits of real pistachio in there. Actual bits of pistachio. I don't know if you can see that in my fingers. But that adds a nice extra kick of pistachio. So it's not overbearing. It's very, like you said, light. And the real pistachio is the crunchy aftertaste that has the main pistachio feel or flavor. So that's pretty good. We always go half and half. Can I? Sure, go ahead.
Can I finish it all?
Yeah, you can. I taught her that recently, so you can finish it off. Finish it off. Anyways, we're gonna finish up here, and then we're gonna show you a little bit more of DenDen Town. See you in a bit. Thanks. Cheers. There's a huge card shop here called Big Magic, and they're one of like the big magic shop companies. On my left is this special shop. Let's just say if I go in there and film, this video will no longer be for children. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic's usually on the second floor. That's Big Magic. Big Magic. Have a Namco station. Oh, with all of the gachas. We're definitely gonna visit one a little bit later for you guys. Karaoke on the left. Another card shop, Dragon Star. One or two maids. There's a few maids here still walking about. Usually they're like in full force in the evening. Okay, so this is kind of a game shop that has a lot of different games. It's called Yellow Submarine, and they're all over Japan. Hiroka. Alright, so you got 4 games. These are all Dungeons and Dragons in Japanese. Card game, Strixhaven. Dice. Okay, so that was Yellow Submarine. It seemed like still pretty alive and well. I mean, considering there's still some people in there. I'm hoping that on the weekends it's still busy, so it's good that it's still with Snake. Hey, Snake's got a mask. Look at all the Pokemon. Nuts. Oh, this is for Frank. Frank, what's up, dude? Oh, so this is the old Japanese Nintendo and NES. And here's the American ones. Nihon ban to America ban. Dreamcast?
いやドリームキャストやこういう
なるほど。Twin Famicom?
そうだからこういうんじゃなくて、形の
Twin Famicom ね。Rose. Sega. Oh, Dreamcast. Metroid. Legend of Zelda. Wow, these are the old Super Famicom? Yeah, that's Super Mario USA. Wow.
ガチャンとして
ガチャンでやらなあかんよな。たまにダスト入るから。Wow, that's really cool. Hi, just 行こうか。Now, a lot of people don't know, but Nintendo, before it made video games, made playing cards. Splatoon plastic playing cards. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this is where all the maids kind of try to give their chirashi, their little flyers, to have you come to their maid cafes, which are usually like a little bit down here. Chika and I went to a maid cafe once, ne? With Jerome and Anne. それはどうだった? 楽しかった? That's cool. Yeah. It was kind of interesting. If you're coming to Japan, come to Akihabara or DenDen Town or one of these places, and you see maids, just will try it out. It's probably harder to try that out in other countries, even though it is popular in other countries now. Probably Japan's the place to go to try it out. Alright guys, so thank you very much for watching that little 10-minute, about 11-minute video that I made and almost puked making in the end because of all the motion coming from that little tiny camera that was pretty awesome. I'm impressed with what this thing can get as far as the visuals as well as the audio. It's like right on my chest as a pendant and it was sounding good. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching that. Please tell me what you thought of the video, what you thought of DenDen Town. I know a couple of you have been there before. If you haven't been there, what did you think of it? Would you like to go? Let's go back to the chat. Guys, the chat is on fire. Thank you so much for being in there. All right, so yes. Xiao, you've got a lot of experience there. So let's look at this. You're like, man, I miss this place. And so that's right, there's a vending machine about the same price that's got 50 yen and some even cheaper drinks. And I like how you said the reason it's cheap is because they are usually past best sell dates or are really close to it. I got grape flavored Mountain Dew once. Oh, sweet. Mountain Dew. That's something like I don't see all the time here in Japan, even though it is possible to get, right? And that's right in front of the building you stayed at in Osaka. Is that right? So you lived really close there. So by the way, guys, if you don't know Xiao, Xiao is my good friend. He used to live in Osaka, but he's living in Tokyo now. And Xiao, you're gonna be my guest on my next stream. Is that right? The next Saturday night stream. So we're gonna introduce you to Xiao. Xiao was actually way back when the pandemic started and we started going online. You were my first online guest, so thank you very much for doing that. And wow, look how far we've come. You got to check out Xiao's channel. It's all about learning languages and stuff. It's really cool. Awesome. And yes, Xiao mentioned, so that place that we had lunch, that place is always packed. There's always a line, so you never went there, but not right now, as you can see. So there was no lineup. All right. Yes, I put in Tony's YouTube in the chat. The live stream is next Friday, and you guys can see his thing in the chat. I will put it in the description later. So guys, do check us out. Thank you, Tony, for asking me to be your guest. I am very looking forward to that live stream. So that'll be 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So I think it's like Saturday morning if you guys are in Japan, right? All right. Then we were talking about the retro gaming shop with is it Metal Gear Solid Snake in the front? And yeah, Xiao says, I would rather go to smaller shops for those really old games. Much cheaper in smaller shops. Yeah. Probably. I mean, that's probably the case. But I mean, just look at the variety you have there. I remember my friend Frank. We went there. He's really into retro games, and he was able to get, I think, a mint Final Fantasy. Was it Japanese? It was like, they come in cardboard boxes, right? And I think it was mint, and he got it for like maybe 5,000, 6,000 yen. But you know, if you're living in Japan, you have the time and luxury to go to those smaller shops. But if you're just visiting, this might be your only chance, or it would be way more expensive to get it back in your home country, probably in North America, right? Oh, nice. Xiao is saying, I got the original Pokemon cards for like 100 yen. Oh, the Pokemon cartridges for like 100 yen each. Wow, that's a cool deal. Did you notice, like, I looked at the old Super Nintendo games, and I picked one up, and she goes like, yeah, you put them in the slot. And I'd be like, yeah, you'd have to blow them, right? Did you ever do that when you were a kid? Like, you have to blow them because dust gets in them, right? how nostalgic that is. Adrian Lee's Miguel is saying, hey man, nice to be on the stream with you again. He said, I used to live on the Kintetsu line. DenDen Town was a weekend hangout in the early days. Really? Wow, that is cool. You know, I had a friend, Fuyuki. I posted some, he's a musician. I posted some pictures on my Instagram and Facebook, and he wrote a really nice reply. I haven't replied back to him. He had a music studio just around the corner. I think it's Nipponbashi, that area. And yeah, you could walk into DenDen Town, about a 5-minute walk into there. And he said back in the day, DenDen Town was a lot of like record shops and musical instrument shops, but now it's kind of morphed into kind of the moe town that you see today, right? Oh, yo, it's my brother Jerome Damon604 with a big thumbs up. Hey, bro, how you doing? Yeah, man, do you remember that place? So Jerome and his wife Anne, my sister-in-law, we actually went to a maid cafe. And Jerome, tell me how you thought that was. I thought it was a pretty interesting experience, dude. I think the girl that I approached to get the flyer from, I think she was there that day. I think she was still working at that cafe, so that's kind of interesting. Adrian's like, DenDen Town was great to explore back in the day. There was always something to find that you missed the last time. Yeah, that is true. You know, you hit a really good point, Adrian. Like, you and I, we've been in Japan a long time, and I find the cool thing about Japan, in these big cities at least, is you're never bored. There's always something new. And it's always changing as well. You know, so even if you go to your regular hangout like DenDen Town, you might find something new, or something. There's always something to explore, always something. That's my life in Japan, right? That's our lives in Japan, I think, anyways. And it's always stimulating. Maybe that's why we're a bit younger. We look younger or feel younger. I don't know, but I think it's awesome. I'm always astounded. So that, you know, if someone living in Japan is finding new things, can you imagine coming here the first time, second time, third time? There's still so much to explore, yes. And I hope that you explore it and find your enjoyment here. DenDen Town hits the ticks for a lot of people, for sure. Oh, Xiao's like, blowing degrades the contact layer, I think. Yeah, it probably does. At least that's what a Mythbuster episode said. Yeah, awesome. I don't think it does anything. I mean, like, anything good. I think it's like hitting the fridge if it's broken, just to see if it'll work, and sometimes it does. I don't know what the science is behind that. Okay, awesome, guys. But thank you so much for being on fire in the chat. You guys are awesome. So that was kind of an overview and feel for the place. I have a few other videos that I think you might be interested in, but those ones I couldn't edit because, like, I was like on the way, like, I was spinning in my head because of all the motion sickness I was getting from that camera. However, I'm gonna ask you guys one more question. Let's get to, boom, the maid cafe question. All right, have you visited a maid cafe? If not, would you? All right, so I already have a few people talking about that. Let's get to Adrian's comment first, though. He goes, also, isn't DenDen Town the place where cosplay festivals are happening these days? A former coworker told me this. Yes, that is true, Adrian. I think there's one, like, annual cosplay parade. They have, like, I think they call it the DenDen Town parade, and yeah, they just walk down the main street. So that street that I showed you a bit of the video where I was walking into the retro gaming thing, that's called Ota Road, OTA. And OTA, I think, is related to otaku. And in Japanese, otaku is like nerd, geek, weeb. I don't know if you can be, if you're Japanese and can you be a weeb? Because I don't know. Anyways, I guess you can. And if you go a little bit further away from the station, like one street down, then you get to kind of more of a major road where a lot of cars can travel. And that's the road I think that the parade goes down. I haven't been there, but that's what I'm imagining. I think they block it off. And yeah, it's like cosplay festival to the max. Yeah, like all the guys are there with their cameras. I've never been. I haven't been able to go. I've always been working or stuff. But yeah, and you got guys and girls doing cosplay there. Like, the guys dressed as soldiers and girls dressed as any imaginable anime character you can think of. Guys also. It's a cool festival, man. Yeah, I really want to. I think it was canceled this year and probably last year too. So I'd love to check it out. All right, so let's get to the maid cafe stuff. All right, so Jerome says, I felt the maid cafe was surprisingly fun, but it had a sincere connection between the maids and the regular customers that was most surprising to me. Yeah, that's a really good point, Jerome. I really felt like even though the girls were kind of putting on an act, it wasn't just yeah, it's their job and stuff, right? But I felt there was a sincerity behind it. Like, they do this kind of like moe moe moe. Remember, they do this heart symbol like moe moe moe, and they really perform to you. They look you in the eye. They're giving those really authentic smiles, and for like 20 minutes, half an hour, I can't remember how long we were there for, I was whisked away into like this land of moe moe moe, cute girls, and like weeb land. Like, seriously, it was kind of cool. And how that business works is, like, there's a girl outside on the street there. She'll go, would you like to come to a maid cafe? And she has this flyer, and then it's got all the prices. And if you like her, yeah, it's like, okay. And I said, do I have a few friends? Can I bring them? And they're like, yeah, sure. And I came later, and we went in. And then they do their song and dance. You can order food there. The famous dish, I think, is rice, which is rice omelet. And they will draw with ketchup, like those little not Heinz ketchup bottle, like the squeezy ones. They'll draw like little cute faces or characters or a little message on it, and it's all done in front of you, like it's like really close up and stuff. Of course, there are rules. You cannot, like, I think you couldn't take photos or videos. Do not touch the girls. But in the end, yeah, I think you can take a picture with them as long as you pay a little money, or you can get their, I forgot what it was called in Japanese, but it was basically like a postcard photo version. Yeah, and other memorabilia. And I thought it was a very unique experience in Japan. It has been copied in other countries, I heard. But yeah, Japan would be the place to really check it out. So yeah, Tony, I hope that answers your question of what a maid cafe is. Maybe I can pull up a link or two and maybe put in the description so you can see what the website's about. But yeah, that's what it is basically. And Michael's like, yes, we went there for my honeymoon. Sweet. My brother did too, exactly, for his honeymoon. And Adrian's like, I've never been in a maid cafe, but it would be cool. Oh, awesome. I'm glad that you're into that. Like, honestly, I had not gone in a maid cafe until my brother came to Japan for his honeymoon, and I wasn't really interested in it. I wanted the I was there specifically for other things. Like I collect Star Wars toys. I play Magic the Gathering, and yeah, there's all these cute girls all the time. But I'm not interested in that. But when they came to Japan, I was like, okay, let's do this, and I was happily surprised. Xiao says, I went to a maid cafe, but it was a very different experience, very different than what I expected. Really? That's interesting to know. I thought I would get a quiet place to read my stuff while being served by maids. Ah, right. I think they might have those cafes too, but I think the general standardized one is the kind of noisy, in your face, moe, everybody, moe. It's kind of cute. I don't know. So, Tony's giving the reference to the San Diego Comic-Con, right? So it's like, you know, Akihabara and DenDen Town are kind of like a living Comic-Con in ways. Like, you don't have people in cosplay running around all the time. And those maids, I don't know if, I've never been to a Comic-Con in North America. I've never actually been to one at all. But something like that kind of experience, but on a super duper amped kawaii scale, right? So I don't know. Have you been to a Comic-Con? Let me know how that is. I'd love to go. I think Jerome and a few other guys went to a few different cons or other these like kind of E3 kind of things. So that sounds really cool. Xiao's like, they also offered whole meals. Yes. And they do live performances. That is correct. And Jerome is given the moe. Heart mark. Michael's saying, the maids were so kind to my wife and for the regulars too. Yeah, there are regulars. Oh, for some guys, it seemed kind of distant. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are a few lurkers in the back too. Like, I wasn't sure what was going on. But when we went there, it was a mix of regulars and foreign tourists. I think there was like another couple visiting from Europe or something. I can't remember, Jerome. You let me know if you remember. And he goes to say, I've even seen granddaughters, daughters, and mothers in Akihabara. Really? Yeah. I think it's open to like anyone. It's a kind of like a family experience. And nice. Tony's like, nerds, unite. I couldn't get the N right. Adrian's like, you play Magic? I used to play that back in Canada and have a deck there. I should have brought it. Maybe a trip to DenDen Town will be in my future. You know what? Yeah, I do play Magic, dude. And yes, I started in high school back in 4th edition. I wish Jerome, you threw away a lot of my cards. I'm not hating on you, but some of those cards are really expensive, man. No, it's all good. Yeah, I do play Magic. I don't play Magic anymore, really. They have it online now. You can play actually on your smartphone for free, but I was spending too much money on it and I wasn't getting much value out of it. I will show you. Like, I have Magic is an awesome game. Look, dude, I got this card. It's from one of the newer sets, and they make Japanese specific cards. This is like a little geisha in front of a shrine. That's a Japanese specific card. I bought this card recently at a shop in Nakatsu, and it's called, this is when I was making my YouTube channel. This is the card. I don't know if you can see it. It's Wanderlust. Wanderlust. So I do have a big connection to Magic still. I don't play it actively anymore, but dude, if you're down for a game, we can get some. You can actually get some free beginner decks there. It'll all be in Japanese, but I mean, or we could play online for free, dude. That's all. It's all good too. Anytime you wanna geek it out on the Magic. Just to let you know, Magic the Gathering is huge in Japan. Okay, like I know it's huge in America. I know it's huge in English-speaking countries and all around the world. I think the guys who directed the Marvel Endgame, those are the directors that are making, I think, an animated TV series for Magic. It's nuts and it's huge in Japan. So I knew that coming to Japan, I brought my cards, thinking that I would have to learn all of the Japanese equivalents to play. But when I got here, a lot of Japanese players were playing. A lot of them had English decks, and they do sell English and other languages as well here. Russian, French, Chinese, Italian, whatever. And it's still thriving. I don't know with the pandemic and all, but there are some really big Magic stores here in Japan. DenDen Town, for a few. There's a really big one in the Umeda area right now called Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yeah, it's like a playoff. Hallelujah. Anyways, Magic Geeks unite too. Tony's like, they have one here in Utah every year in the fall. Oh, you're talking about like a Comic-Con? Awesome, dude. Do you go to those? Yeah, you're saying Comic-Con. Nice. And Adrian's like, cool card, dude. Thanks, dude. Michael's like, I've never seen any bars or nightclubs in DenDen Town. Were they otaku nightclubs or mainstream music? Okay, so when I said like near DenDen Town, so DenDen Town is right close to Namba, and that's really close to Shinsaibashi. So if you skip over just like that 5-minute walk will bring you into Namba, and around there, that's when you get into Dotonbori, and that area has all the nightclubs. So it's just really a stone's throw away. Yeah, they're not in DenDen Town, but a lot of these maid cafes, and there are other cafes that I don't really want to get into so much. No, it's kind of borderline weird. They're pretty active at night. So when the sun goes down, all those cute girls start to come out on that Ota Road, and they're out there in full force. Like seriously, it's crazy. Anthony says, "Oh, you've never been to a Comic-Con, dude." If you want to go to the ultimate Comic-Con, man, come to DenDen Town or Akihabara. I would recommend DenDen Town, obviously. Guys, you guys have been awesome in the chat. That is great. Okay, so I'm gonna show you 2 more videos here. So just give me a second. I didn't have a chance to do them in the hot bar stream deck, but I know why you guys have come here to get your geek on, and I do have one more video with maids. So. Let me see if this is playing right.
It's okay.
Let me get out of there for you. It's just before sunset. And like I said, they're out in full force.
I don't know. Where are we going? It's okay. You have to wait. So.
They're so cute, kind of like waving and like trying to gesture to you.
I think Dromenan will be happy to see all the girls. I remember like Eric was asking, Nanka soin. Eric was asking, I had to ask for Eric. He's like, what is this? He said, oh, soina, soina. I'm like, oh, okay. So Eric wa chotto. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I don't want to freak them out. It's a good idea, but 確かに. We should go back the same way. 同じ. Let me go this way. And gacha gacha. Hi, Chika no suki na gacha gacha. 多分ね、鬼滅の刃の刀今流行ってる。
Sorry about the
There,
windows,
for you.
guys. was a little
これ
windy
かな
that day.
鬼滅の刃違うか。
そうです。
Those are all the gacha
Yeah,
gacha
yeah.
machines, the little toy vending machines, plastic figures and stuff. They are everywhere there.
Oh, a DJ table. That's cool. This is gonna be interesting, kind of.
Let me know in the comments if you're enjoying these type of videos. Do you like the first person view
the
videos
colors.
and having me share them with you? If you like them, please give me a thumbs up or a heart, a moe moe in the chat, and I will do my best to
The heroes.
make more of these.
He's a bad guy?
の仲間です。
Oh, I see, I see. I like the black one though. That looks good.
これが、
Pink もあるよ。
これが彼の。
なるほどね。
That's little katana swords from the series Kimetsu no
向こうでも
Yaiba,
またあるよ。
Demon Slayer.
Rock
Super popular right now. Probably
Yeah.
because of the pandemic. Everybody's watching stuff.
TKC like.
ライトが
Takekomi Gohan.
ライトがバルの。
Takekomi Gohan. Tamago Kake Gohan, sorry,
I have to
TKG.
take a picture for my Japanese class. We talked about this.
Alright, loving the emojis in the
いいのかな？
chat. Thank you for letting me
向こう
know.
にもあるよ、まだ。
You like these clips? Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, so that was that was kind of a clip there. So I'm glad that you guys are liking that because oh, Chrisia loves Demon Slayer, awesome. Adrian's like, you like it too, sweet guys. The thing is, a lot of YouTubers are actually like going with their iPhones and walking around Japan and doing it live. I'm kind of tied to my desk right now, which I don't mind at all. But I think the stipulation is I need at least 1,000 subscribers to be able to use my iPhone to stream. Yeah, and there's a way that they actually they kind of control that. I think it's just so that not everybody can go into weird places and stream. You have to actually invest into YouTube. But yeah, hey man, I'm almost at 100 now. I'm at like 85 subscribers. But woo, yeah, dude, I got like 2 subscribers while I was making these videos for you guys, and that's so pumped. I got like the most awesomest comment last time I put it on the stream, and this person's like, "You're doing awesome. I love your channel. Keep up the good work. I'm your friend on YouTube." Like, yeah, and heart mark, thumbs up. Man, I love this journey. I'm just starting, and I know Tony, you're just starting, but dude, let's do this with your guys' help. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to actually go live and then bring you places. If you can't be in Japan right now, that would be totally cool. Shao, I have a question for you, man. Have you been to Akihabara since you've been in Tokyo? And which one do you prefer? I know you have been to DenDen Town more. If you've been to Akihabara, tell me what you think of it. Yes, there are maids of all sorts there. When I went to Akihabara the last time, this was like before the pandemic, because I had to go there to get an emergency visa. Unfortunately, it was my father's funeral. I had to go back to Canada suddenly. Had like half a day, so I went to Akihabara, and there were like ninja maids, like I said, maids dealing poker, all sorts. It was nuts. Okay, and Shao's like, I have not been to Akiba after I moved to Tokyo. So Akiba is the whatchamacallit, it's the shortened slang form, the short form of Akihabara. And Tony's like, let's go, bro, let's go, yeah, let's do it. So great. I'm so glad you guys are pumped. Okay, now, Shao just shot one more in the chat. I've been there before I moved, like when I visited Tokyo, but not really in depth. Yeah. I know what you meant when you said, oh, I really miss that place. There's a sense of belonging when you're there. You might not know a lot of people when you're walking around, but just the fact that you're surrounded by all these different stores that are into what you're into, people are walking around and buying the same things, looking at the same things. There's a very big sense of community there, and yeah, you might make friends. I think I've made a few friends just by chance. Like I was in the Yellow Submarine store, and I ran into another foreigner there, and I think I might have just said, hey, how's it going, because I just knew he was a foreigner. He's like, hey, what's up, man? And like, oh, are you looking for D&D stuff? And at that time, I had an old Dungeons and Dragons like 3rd edition book that was donated to me, and it's like, yeah, I'm looking for D&D books, dude. I have a set that I'm not really using. I wasn't playing D&D at the time, and it's like, oh really? And I got his exchanged phone numbers and Line. Line is kind of like the WhatsApp app that they use here in Japan. I was like, dude, yeah, I'd love to get it from you, or when you're free. And yeah, I gave it to him the next week. I don't think we ever played or anything together, but it was kind of cool to just, you know, be in a place where you felt like you were safe and you belonged. And yeah, I really think it is a pretty cool place to go. Just check it out, man. I think you really like it. All right, so Shao says, I am way more familiar with Nihonbashi than Akiba. Yeah, Nihonbashi is another place to say DenDen Town. Yeah, I hear you, man. When I went to Akihabara, even for that half day, like, I was lost. Like, I could not find my way back. And, you know, the magic shops in Tokyo, they're so spread out. You know, Tokyo's got this huge loop train. It's called the Yamanote-sen. And, like, I thought I could go from this station to this station really easily, because in Osaka, it's maybe a couple stations. Dude, it took me, like, an hour. An hour to get to the next shop. Where in DenDen Town, they're all lined up, basically. It's like this store, then this store. I can hit all of them, all like 6 or 7 of them within an hour, because I know exactly where they are. And it's cool. It's cool. They all have a different flavor. Okay, Shao's going. So if I had to say, I would prefer Nihonbashi, but things might change once the pandemic dies down. So that's like next year maybe. Dude, keep us in the loop. It's interesting that you get both perspectives. So we're gonna chat with you again next week. So thank you so much for being on the stream as well today, dude. It's Monday morning. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. I have some other cool things. I have a little bit of a otaku quiz for you. It's a geek quiz in my little noted paper here. So I'm going to ask you guys a question and see what you guys think. A lot of these are going to be open choice questions, not multiple choice. If you're having a hard time, I will spring it on you and give you some multiple choice. All right, I've got like 6 or 7 questions here. So okay, let's get to it. Type your answers in the chat and see if you pass the otaku quiz, the geek nerd quiz. What is the color of the original NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, in Japan? What is the color or colors of the original Nintendo Entertainment System in Japan? You guys know the NES, right? Come on, some of you know it. It's gray. But what is the color in Japan? Let me know in the chat. Okay, while you are answering that question, I'm going to go to the chat here. By the way, guys, one of my students is a doctor. He says that vaccinations are stepping up this week, so there is light at the end of the tunnel, methinks. That is good to know. Thank you. I'd like to know. All right, yeah, about the vaccinations. I think we're supposed to get some sort of notification in the mail. I'm in close to Umeda, the Yodogawa-ku area. I don't know where it is, where you are, Adrian, how they will notify you, but I know there's a lot of pushback. A lot of people are hesitant about it as well, but I'm gonna get it. My wife Chika, her work is starting to allow her to maybe schedule her next one, her first vaccination, so that's kind of cool. Okay, the original, the color of the original the Japanese NES, which is called Famicom, right? All right, so getting a few answers in the chat already. Awesome. Michael's saying poop, brown, and beige. Poop, brown, and beige. Okay, I think that's an official color, right? Poop, brown, yes. Okay, Adrian's like, the original NES was white. Was it not? Well, the original NES in North America was more of a kind of a light-toned gray. Not white exactly, light-toned gray. But Xiao's like, so in the Chinese NES Famicom, it's called the red-white machine. Literally. Oh, snap. The red-white machine? Okay, let's see if... well, you guys should check it out. Type in Famicom. Actually, let me see if I can show it to you here. Okay. Famicom. If I show you a picture. All right. Here we go. All right, let's see if I can get in on this. I'll do a quick screen share. Hold on a second. do a quick screen. The Famicom on the left. So the one on the second one from the left, that is that a Super Nintendo? Yeah. But yeah, the Famicom. Oh, is that a real one? Let me see. I think this is the colors or something. It depends on the screen and whatnot for sure you're looking on. But yeah, it is kind of red and white, maybe a brownish beige. But I like Michael's answer for creative flavor. Poop brown. Poop brown and beige. Kind of, yeah, I guess it could look like that. All right. Adrian's like, oh, hold on. Adrian's like, yeah, I'm gonna get it too. The vaccination, not the NES. Yeah, retro gamings, you can get like mini versions of these guys now. Yeah, like I think this guy is showing his hand there with a pocket version of the Super NES, the Super Famicom. Okay. All right. Do you guys know this manga? It's called Robotech. In North America, it's called Robotech. What is it called in Japan? Okay, what is Robotech called in Japan? Robotech. Robotech. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Robotech. Hopefully it doesn't. There you go. Doesn't show the name. What is Robotech called in Japan? All right, we got a fired answer right now. It is Macross. You are correct, Michael. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's the Lido version. Oh, Frank in the house. He's like, Macross? What? You are correct. It is called Macross. Yes. Thank you for joining the Otaku quiz. You're just in time. Okay, I have a question for you guys. Robotech is heresy. Right. Okay. All right, I have another question for you guys. The Dragon Ball characters' names have an underlying theme. What is the theme? The characters' names in Dragon Ball have an underlying theme. What is the theme? Ho ho. All right, I'm gonna go back to the main because I'll give you guys time. And people are messaging me on Messenger. I think they're like, "Hey, I'm in the stream, yo." All right. So, yeah, the question is: the Dragon Ball characters' names have an underlying theme. What is the theme? Okay. Now, I'm not a big Dragon Ball fan, so I might be wrong on this, but this is just from what I heard. Okay, Frank says household items. Frank, which characters are you thinking that have household items, I wonder? Because I'm thinking a different theme, but you let me know, okay? All right, and if not a lot of people are into Dragon Ball, I'm going to ask another question here. Okay, I don't even know the answer to this. I'll have to double check it. Okay. Are Nintendo games region locked? Are Nintendo games region locked? Okay, so what that means is, like, if you buy a Nintendo game, if you have a Nintendo system in the States and you buy a game from Japan, same game, like Final Fantasy in Japan, can you play it on your American Nintendo system? Oh, Frank's starting to type them out. Bloomer equals Bulma. Trunks. Vegetal is vegetable. Radish. Napa cabbage. Dude, I guess you could call them household items, but I think there's a more bigger underlying theme. It is food. It's food, dude. The creator of Dragon Ball loved food. So, yeah, he would often name the characters of a food or food related. So like freezer. I think in Japanese is frieza. I think is he freezer in English too? I'm not sure. Dude, but really good guess. Okay, and Michael, I think he's answering the question, are Nintendo games region locked? And he's saying yes. And Adrian's also saying, yes, I think they are region locked, or at least were years ago. And Frank's like, Gohan. Gohan means rice. Yeah. All right, dudes. Awesome. Okay, I have a couple more. You guys are showing your geek badges in full here. I love it. All right. Magic cards. English magic cards, Magic the Gathering, are sold in Japan. Are they cheaper? The same price? More expensive? Or it depends. Then Japanese cards. Okay, I'll repeat the question. English magic cards, Magic the Gathering cards, are sold in Japan. Are they cheaper? More expensive? The same? Or it depends when compared to Japanese card prices, like the same card. So if I had a Wrath of God English, would it be the same as the Japanese Wrath of God? Same price. You tell me. And Frank's giving me a bit more info. He's like, Switch no. Switch is not. Switch no. I know what you're saying, man. Yes, the Switch is not region locked. Yes. Okay. Anthony giving me his financial Magic the Financing answer. He's thinking the same. Okay, so Wrath of God Japanese and God Kamisame no Ikari. No, I don't know what Wrath of God is. They have some really interesting translations. Okay, so he's saying the same. Can I get a few more answers about that question? Are English magic cards and Japanese magic cards the same, cheaper, more expensive, or it depends? All right, you let me know, guys. And while you are hitting that up, give you a little bit more time. We're gonna do the last question in the quiz, and I'm gonna have a little bit of a call to answer for you. Oh, people are typing in the chat. Awesome. Michael says, I don't know, but Japanese people tell me always on a case-by-case basis. Yeah, so that basically means it depends on the card, right? Okay. Frank's saying more expensive, so the English ones would be more expensive. All right. And Adrian's giving me a shot in the dark. Depends on the card. You got babes on your magic cards and wanderlust. I hope I don't get a copyright claim for that. Gotta start drinking more water. I'm getting dry here. All right, guys. The answer is it depends on the card. So actually, I went to okay. So let's look at Shao. It says competitive cards are more expensive in Japanese. EDH only, which is Elder Dragon Highlander Commander only cards, are cheaper in Japanese. Way cheaper. Okay. So I think that answers it. It depends. I actually went on two websites that I look at, Single Star and Hallelujah. Single Star had what Shao is saying. Competitive cards in Japanese were more expensive. EDH Japanese, because not a lot of people play EDH. And then yeah, I should be the oh sorry, I'm going ahead of me. Adrian says you should write music. Yeah, I should be the Weird Al of YouTube. No, but Shao is right. There's another site called Hallelujah, and a lot of their cards, the non-competitive cards, were the same price. But when you get up to the higher cards and the more rare and other variants, it really depends. It really depends. Some of the English was more, and some maybe it has a something to do with Commander as well. Awesome, guys. Boom. Last question. What? Okay, and for you living in Japan, please don't answer this because you guys will know for sure. Okay, what do shop staffs usually say to the customer when you enter a shop in Japanese? So what do shop staff say to the customer, usually say to the customer when you enter a shop? Okay, I'll give you a few, for you guys who don't live in Japan, I'll give you a few choices. A, はい、わかりました。B、いらっしゃいませ。C、靴脱いでください。D、じゃあまたね。Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay, write it in the comments. A, B, C, or D. I forgot what I said. What was A? I forgot what it was. A was I remember the other ones. What did I say? A. Guys, help me out. A was oh man, I'm coming up blank here. Okay, I forgot what A was. It's not A probably. B is irashaimase. C is kutsu nuide kudasai. And D is jamata ne. Jamata ne. What do shop staff usually say to the customer when you enter a shop? It's obviously not A because I don't remember what it was. Is it B, C, or D? I should write music. I should not write multiple choice quizzes. Definitely not writing a TOEIC test anytime soon. Okay, guys, for all you guys who are living in Japan, can you do me a favor? I'm looking at the live stream right now. We got 3 likes. Can we bump this up to 5 likes? If you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit a like. If we get 5 likes, I got a bit of a surprise video as well as a surprise food item. So basically, I'm asking you this. Do you want to see the surprise food item and the surprise video that I discovered while on my last trip to DenDen Town? Go to YouTube and hit the like button. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. That'd be awesome. Oh, let me get to your link. Sorry guys, I like the thing didn't scroll down, so I didn't see. All right, you guys are awesome. Adrian's like, don't try to run. Yeah, nice. Michael's like, it's B. It's irashaimase. And Anthony's like, C. Kutsu nuide kudasai. Nuginasai. He's like, because that sounds cooler. And F's like, for your information, I won't be able to interact much playing D&D right now. What? Oh, man. No, it's all good, dude. Don't worry. You're playing D&D right now online? Sweet. Are you playing like in person, Frank? Are you the DM? Or online? That's really cool, though. All right, so let's see if we can get to... Oh, we got it to 5 likes, and too bad that Frank is playing D&D because the secret video has him in it. All right, the answer is... Drum roll, please. The answer is B. Irashaimase. Irashaimase. You will hear this. The staff will be like playing it or saying it on auto repeat when customers are coming in the store, or sometimes they have like a sensor that opens the door and it also triggers this vocal response, irashaimase. And then when you leave, they also say something else like mata goran kudasai, arigatou gozaimashita. So what irashaimase means, and you have to say it like that, like irashaimase is like irashaimase. I guess you could be like that too. But there's a kind of like, and Tony's like, yeah, C still sounds cooler. Yeah, it sounds like a samurai taking a poop, right? Like, kutsu o nuginasai, right? Yeah, that C means take off your shoes. No, seriously. But irashaimase means welcome to the shop. And if you come to Japan, man, like the amount of service here is nuts. I don't know if it's genuine, because if you're saying welcome to the shop, welcome, you know, about the 10th, 100th time you're saying it that day, I think it loses its authenticity. However, if you're going to a maid cafe, the moe power is real though, for sure. All right, guys. Hand slap. What's that called? Face plant. All right, so we got the bonus video. We got 5 likes. Thank you guys so much. And yes, we're going to show you one more video. This is, well, let me just show it to you and you tell me what's going on here. Okay, so, what's this cool stuff, huh? What's this? Oh, I'll go one page before. What? What is it? Modern Masters? What? Magic the Gathering cards? What, Yu-Gi-Oh cards? What? A USB cable for your iPhone? Little snacks and potato chips that look like Pringles but aren't Pringles? Like what? And Frank holding a Haichu candy? What? What's going on here? Alright guys, I'll tell you what's going on. What's going on is, let me get this video up here. This is what, when Frank was in Japan last time, we went to DenDen Town, and in one of the card shops, they had this machine. and Frank was kind enough to take a video.
All right, here we go. Lito's turn.
I'll turn down the volume, it's pretty loud. I'm gonna go for a ball.
Use the force.
I'm going for a ball if I don't make it. What is this? I got like one. I got one. So I went for the ball. I went for the ball. Oh, that didn't do shit.
Damn.
Oh, I got one.
You got one. Oh, come on.
Do you guys know what that
Go
is?
for the ball this time.
Any ideas, guys? What is this?
Fight.
What's going on? What's going on? No, we're gonna get lots of stuff. We got one.
Nice. But that could be the one, man. That could be the one.
The one that bounces, of course. Okay, we're gonna go all the way in the corner. Go in the corner.
It's the claw. We are the chosen ones.
Oh, look at that big snatch. Like fire that popped up. Oh, there's this big ball in the way.
But if you push that ball down, then that's like money, man.
That totally sucks. I think what?
Look at this, like, there's like a bunch of them over there that could easily come down.
Maybe if I get the corner and it drops. That. Oh. No.
Did you get any from that one?
Didn't get any. That sucked. I'm gonna do one more.
Okay, one more. You gotta do one more.
This is how they suck you in. I'm so bad at these games, they just take my money. Take my money. Maybe I should go here and a bunch will fall in. You think? I don't know. What's
The corner?
How about you guys? Have you ever played these games? Are you good at them? That looks like are you bad at them?
Okay, well.
As you can see, I'm terrible at them.
This could be good. This could be it.
But some people win because like there's like these Polaroid shots of people with like big prizes. Big money.
Dude.
Big money.
I'm stuck. Damn.
Stuck. I got one.
How many did you get overall?
Should I play or should I
Only
go?
one?
That's it. I mean, I got one overall.
Wow.
Okay, this is my last one. Last one.
Okay. Okay.
He's got me.
Money sunk, right?
Feels bad. Feels bad so far.
Sunk costs.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Got how many?
Okay.
Frank, really good job on the camera work. Like he knows exactly what angle to get.
Push harder. Push harder.
Oh, he's going in for the close-up.
Like all that shit's gonna go down.
Oh man, that's so
Sorry, I'm
close.
swearing in this video. I didn't think it would be on YouTube.
Spend a little bit more money.
In the future, I'll have to bleep that out later.
Oh my god.
And when Chika asked, where did all our money go? Now I have proof.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh.
And one drop. I have like 3 in there. 4. There were 4 that came out of that one.
Right.
Oh! Did you see that? See all that drop?
Oh, I didn't catch it.
You didn't catch it?
But
okay, you gotta see it one more time then. Last time. Look, all those are gonna drop
Oh
now.
man, it's so close. So
This
close.
was my 5th try. Okay, so you guys are getting the idea, and I'm just gonna show you a little bit of the aftermath there. Okay, the aftermath
so
is us
I just opened
going
my,
outside the store.
what are these called?
and opening them up.
UFO catcher.
Right. So we got it from a claw machine, and Lito spent about 500 or 600 yen maybe to get these. But that's good.
7.
I spent 100 yen and only got 5, so this is pretty good.
That's 5.
It's pretty good. So he's
And
gonna
this is
open
like
them
what
now.
happens when you typically go to DenDen Town. You drop out a little bit of money,
Okay.
playing
So we don't wanna get
things,
hazardous.
buying
We don't wanna get
things, eating, drinking nice
Hazure on the first
food.
one.
Okay, what these are now saying, you open these up and it's basically like a kind of like a scratch and win, right? You open
this
it up
the
and
same
see if
every
you
time?
get it or not.
I played other ones before.
Uh,
Actually, this is like maybe my second time playing.
Anything that looks green
They said
means
different things.
sorry,
Hazure.
try again, which is called hazure in Japanese. Like you didn't get
How many
anything.
times did people actually get
And
hazure?
out of the like 20
Feel like
or
that's all
so
that's
that
in
we
here.
got,
Could be
I think we only got like one
another hazure.
that was a winner, and that
Gotta hit
was
something.
Hopefully.
the little
eventually.
candy that we got there. So
Hazure.
they're all hazures, hazure.
Hazure.
So that's how hazure the cookie crumbles. Guys, thank you for liking that, and I got one more thing. I got just one last thing for you today. So what do you think about that UFO catcher thing? Now, Frank, to my dismay, we did go back to that exact same store hoping to get a little bit of UFO catcher action. They call them UFO catchers in Japanese. UFO. Have you guys tried any of those? What did you think? Would you pay money to try to get like some of the prizes are good. Some of them later I saw they're like Nintendo Switches and stuff. I think if you get really lucky or you knock down that ball, which is like pretty much impossible unless you have an infinity stone or something, you're gonna get a top prize. But would you play that? I don't know. Tell me in the comments below. But the other thing was, Frank, we went back to that shop and they didn't have it. It crushed me. And I know when I told you, you're like, oh no. Sorry, man. They changed the machines and it's all like card vending machines. Yeah. Before would buy cards from a human. A lot of vending machines in these card shops dish out packs of cards or sometimes even singles. All right, the last thing I have for you guys is the superfood surprise item. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I actually have to go to the fridge real quick and get it because it's kind of cool. I'm gonna give you 3 hints, okay? So the hints are, it's cold, it's sweet, and it's super cute. Okay, so give me a second. I'm gonna get off camera for a second. Tell me what you think it is in the comment below. Okay, whoever answers this is gonna get like 5 million points. Okay, it's sweet, it's super cute, and it's cold, right? Okay, tell me what you think the superfood is. Here we go. No hints, okay, guys, no hints. Here we go. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. I'm so pumped to show you guys. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess? Come on, guys, try to guess. I know it's gonna be hard, right? Super hard. Come on. Here, I'm gonna give you some audio hint here. Oh yeah. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? All right. Oh, hey. Hey, no. Oh, that wasn't supposed to be on the screen. What? Oh no. And Tony. Oh no, you guys, come on. Are you serious? Did you guess it? Like what? Tony's like, is it a Pokemon again? You need to go to Pokemon Rehab. You need to go to Pokemon Rehab. Yeah, you are correct. Adrian's like, I am in tune with the universe. Pikachu smoothie. Maybe. Guys, okay, here's another power tip. When you're in DenDen Town, there aren't a lot of places to sit down. So if your feet get tired, and by the way, when you come to Japan, bring a really good, comfortable pair of shoes. Get those insoles in, because you're going to be doing a lot more walking than probably what you're used to back home. Maybe that's one of the secrets why Japanese people are more slim. But yeah, you're going to be walking a lot. You're going to have stuff with you, your backpack, your camera, whatever. And it's hard to find some place to sit down unless you go to a restaurant, unless you go to a maid cafe. You have to kind of like pay a lot of money to sit down in those places. Number 1 tip, go to the main street away from the station. You'll see a lot of cars passing by. Look for the little McDonald's sign. And at McDonald's, pick up a little cold drink. Like this one. Oh, it's so cute. You're right. It is the Pokemon milkshake. Yeah, just order like a 100 yen drink, and there's plenty of seating there. When it is busy on the weekends, you might have to go to the 2nd floor. But usually you'll be able to sit there and chillax for a bit before going out and continuing your adventures. Now, I did something stupid. Like I got Chika to buy these yesterday on the way home. Got a couple medium-sized ones. We had one yesterday and they're really tasty. Tony's like, one ball to catch them all. I like that. That's really cool. They were solid yesterday. So I just put them in the fridge and like, they were tasty. And I just didn't think about it. And we don't have a lot of room in the freezer right now because it's like pandemic time, right? We go to the grocery store once a week. And I packed packed it full of frozen goods. I didn't have any place to put this. The thing is Pokemon juice. So let's see what Pokemon juice tastes like. Okay, here we go. Here's the taste test. Let me smell it. Okay. Pika. Pika pee. Pika. Pika pika. Pikachu. Pikachu. Pika. Pika 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 pika. Pikachu. Pikachu. It tastes like Pikachu. No. It tastes kind of like a mango smoothie. Well, it's like liquid now. But when it was, key phrase, they were solid. That's right, Tony. It still tastes pretty good, except it's not in frozen form. It has evolved into its liquid state. Level 2 Pokemon juice. Yeah, Adrian's like, wait, they juiced Pokemon? If you've ever played Pokemon Go, you know what happens to get more candies? You send your Pokemon to like Professor Willow or something, and they come back as candies. This is what happens if they get like intercepted between the Mr. Willow and his lab. They turn into Pokemon juice. No. That picture I put up there. We were at McDonald's. They're having a break, and the little tray comes with that, you know, that paper that's kind of like the table mat on the plastic tray. Yeah, and they had these, and we were like, oh, Pikachu milkshakes, and we were like, hey, we ordered some milkshakes, and they weren't the Pikachu ones. They were just it was just chocolate. I'm like, you can order, you know, on your phone and have them delivered to you. I think most McDonald's do that now. And it started from the day after. So yeah, had to go out and try it, and I thought it would be fun to show you guys on the stream. I love you guys' comments. Adrian's like, oh my gosh, and Anthony's like, #morbid. Oh yeah, Pika that. It is kind of weird, isn't it? I know it turned into Pika juice. It's Pokemon juice. It's kind of funny, but these are kind of cute collectible things, and it just goes to show you, man, like this isn't a regular thing. Oh, Chika's on the stream. Thank you, Chika, for pikaing from internet land. She had to go to the dentist today to get some stuff done. Thank you, Pika pee. But man, things like this are seriously in Japan. I mean, I don't know if you'll see a Pokemon milkshake in North America, maybe, but things like this pop up here and there, and it's really cool. So depending when you're here, keep your eyes and ears open. Look for those cool nerdy things. I found like Star Wars. Look, this is like the Mandalorian. This is Boba Fett. These things at the drugstore, dude. At the drugstore. And this thing, you break it open and it diffuses stuff that kills viruses in the air. Like I've never seen that anywhere else, dude. Like got the whole set. This series about things like that is what makes Japan so interesting. Guys, I'm gonna leave you with that. If you have any questions right now, now's a good time. If you have any other things that you want me to get on video for you, I will definitely work that out. But just as a reminder, my boy Tony Loch there is going to be on the live stream on his own channel, so check that out. I think I put it into the chat there. But I will put it in the description later, and Tony is going to have me as his guest on his stream next Friday night. So that's Friday night Mountain Standard Time, and that would be probably Saturday morning our time here in Japan. Hope you guys can check it out. And Tony, I'm excited to be on your stream, man. Thank you so much for inviting me. This is going to be such a cool collaboration. I got Tony's comments. If there's any other questions and answers, questions I can answer, please put them in now. He says, before you know it, Pikachu will be on the endangered species list. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if he probably is already. Damn, the way things are going. But guys, I want to say again a big thank you, a big shout out to all my people on the chat. Thank you for Chika for making it in the end. Pika bee. And Tony's like, party! Yeah, man, it's gonna be an awesome day. Thank you guys for making it such a cool, geeky, otaku live stream. That was Emceelito. We guys are gonna see you again on Tony's stream Friday night, Saturday morning. We're gonna see me on the stream Saturday night, Friday. Like, how does that work? Saturday, something like that. Saturday night, really early in the morning, Friday. It's gonna be crazy, and then we'll see you again 1 week later on this stream. Thank you guys for making this so awesome. We got a few more comments on the way out. He's like, have a good one, buddy. And Michael's like, Namba sounds like Nampa. Yes, the bridge there, the Dotonbori bridge, is the Nampa bridge. That's what we call it. That's what we got. Pika P and Pika Choo. Pika out. Yeah.